Andres Fox says Alabama is recruiting him the hardest. Alabama needs several elite defensive linemen in the 2018 class. The team missed on two of its top targets in four-star prospects Coinus Miller and Bobby Brown in October, as Miller chose Auburn and Brown selected Texas A&M. There are still options out there for the Crimson Tide on the defensive line, and one of those players is Andres Fox, a three-star defensive end from Mobile, Alabama, Christian High School. Fox's childhood dream school was Alabama. That doesn't necessarily mean he'll commit to the Tide. Miller grew up a major Alabama fan, and he ended up choosing Auburn. But there are several factors working in the Tide's favor when it comes to Fox's recruitment. He likes that the team has a big need for linemen and appreciates how hard the team is recruiting him. It's probably Alabama at the top now, Fox said when asked which school was recruiting him the hardest. Alabama and Stanford. LSU is there. Auburn is probably the lowest in terms of communication now. Alabama just talks to me the most. I think I'm talking to Nick Saban on Wednesday. He wants me to call him. The 6'4", 240-pound prospect is down to those four schools he mentioned: Alabama, Auburn, LSU and Stanford. It's interesting how he said Auburn has fallen off a bit with its communication. At one point, Auburn was recruiting him the hardest. It seemed like he was eventually going to choose the Tigers because of that. They haven't been talking to me much. I don't know, Fox said. They text me every once in a while, but it's weird. It'll just be like a one-text thing. Auburn defensive line coach Rodney Garner said he's coming to my game Thursday, so I think it'll pick back up with them. Right now, though, Alabama may be the team to watch for Fox. SecCountry was told by a source close to the program that Alabama feels confident that it will land Fox's commitment when he makes his decision on National Signing Day on February 7th. Fox, however, has already made somewhat of a commitment to one of his final four schools. He told SecCountry last month that he made a silent commitment to one of those four schools. He won't give any hints on which school that may be, though. The nation's number 19 weak side defensive end said that the silent commitment isn't locked in stone just yet. It's between that mystery school and one other school in his top four. I believe Alabama is one of the two at the top. Alabama has told me that they need me, Fox said. They only have two people on their team like me, Labrian Ray and Dashan Hand. They think I can grow into a defensive end. They think I have a big frame. The plan right now is for Fox to be a jack linebacker in Alabama's 3-4 defense, but after speaking with someone close to the program, the Tide believe Fox can grow into a hand array. The source mentioned how Fox seems to get bigger every time coaches see him on campus, and they'll get another chance this weekend when he's in town for the LSU game. It seems like Alabama is going to be hard to say no to for Fox. I keep thinking back to what he told me when I first spoke with him earlier this year and how his parents wanted him to choose Alabama because it's the school with guaranteed stability from its coach. And then you factor in the team's needs and his fandom. The Tide have a lot working for them. They just talk to me a lot, Nick Saban and coach Jeremy Pruitt, Fox said. That's pretty cool, because I grew up an Alabama fan. That's all you could really want. In addition to his trip to Tuscaloosa this weekend, Fox will take an official visit to Alabama at some point after the SEC championship game in December. He'll also visit LSU in December too. He's planning on visiting Stanford in January, while he's unsure of when he'll see Auburn again. Fox will be in my next edition of Alabama's mock 2018 signing class.